seen that Eastern Economic Forum is underway in Vladivostok, and Russian President Vladimir Putin is meeting representatives of other countries. Help us understand the significance of this forum, because yesterday Putin did not miss to mention that he is envisaging a grouping which will be free of any sanctions. He definitely referred, he had a veiled reference to the West. Help us understand more on the significance of this forum that is currently in progress in Vladivostok.
Well, Preeti, one must understand that this is a very, very critical meeting which is taking place in Vladivostok, Russia, the far eastern province. And this has the potential to change economic and trade relations across the world in a new way. This meeting again is in the backdrop of several economic sanctions that have been slapped on Russia, and this is an attempt by Russia to kind of look and explore new avenues of trade relations and commerce in the midst of contracted trade relations with Europe. Now, if you look at the entire the country as a country, it actually expands across Asia, with Europe on the western side, and the entire Asia it has access to the entire Asia from the eastern front. Now, this is exactly where this economic forum has been organized, and Russia is looking at improving trade ties with the various Asian nations which have actually stood by it during its war with Ukraine. Now, yesterday, of course, as you rightly mentioned, Vladimir Putin met with the Chinese leaders and also Vietnamese, Indonesian, and a lot of other Asian countries who are participating in this. In fact, there are about 40 countries which are participating in this conference. Apart from Asian countries, we have countries like Egypt, as well as a lot of South American countries as well. Now, today is again critical as far as Indo-Russian relations are concerned. Now, the focus would primarily be on developing trade relations in the maritime segment. Prime Minister had visited Russia earlier in July this year, where a lot of agreements and pacts were signed. And this, again, at this forum, those agreements will be taken forward. Now, India is being represented by Ambassador Vinay Kumar, who is leading the delegation, and a lot of corporates are also participating in it. And today is the day of the 3-day conference where India will be making a lot of representations and, in ways of improving ties, private-public partnership with Russia. And primarily, this is again will be focusing on Vladivostok, Chennai route, the maritime route, which is again a very, very critical route for the two countries.
Right.
With the focus on developing multiple, pit stops along Vietnam, Thailand, and other countries. Also, India is jointly developing a maritime hub in Bay of Bengal,
yes,
along with Russia, and also shipping industry will also get a lot of boost in this meeting.
All right.
Where India is also exploring jointly developing shipping facilities in India.
All right, Amit, we leave it here. Thank you for joining in with those details.